I don't have a good intro, but all I can say is that I have watched Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and I can safely say it is freaking amazing. Seriously. There are going to be some people saying that it's trash, but honestly, I think they're just being jerks, because I honestly have no anger or weirdness towards this movie. I generally loved it, and it's amazing, and I can't wait for the sequel, because the ending was freaking amazing anyway. Let's get to the fluff. No, it's like, hey guys, Dylan here. Welcome back to another action figure review, and today we're reviewing the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse 2099 Spider-Man. Now, if you guys want his origin, I honestly would tell you to go to my other video, which is in the link description down below, where you can go ahead and watch that video, because I explained like his entire origin. And I would explain it here too, but since this is from a movie and it's a different version of 2099, I don't know if the origins are the same. Plus, I still don't want to spoil the movie for people who haven't watched it yet. So with all that being said, the painting and sculpture of this action figure is absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, amazing. Sorry for my lighting, but it is blue and red, and the red and blue mixture is amazing, and all the little extra details they add to the suit is amazing. Like I said before, the 2099 suit isn't hard to make, but it seems like they just said, screw it, we'll take the design and we'll just add some extra stuff to it. I really love the web cape or glider or whatever. If you pull it up, you can see there's more detail in the back, which is accurate to the movie, which is just really cool. I do wish they did that more of a peg thing so you could take it off, but either way, I do really like it. I love how the claws on the side of him are really long instead of short, and it's just, I really like it all. The extra detail in the face is amazing. I can't hate this figure, dude. Of course, that doesn't mean this thing is perfect. I'll explain that later, but still, I love the design, the blue, the red, and it's just 2099 Spider-Man again, you know? For accessories, he comes with 2 open hands, and that's it, which I kind of don't like at all. Bruh, really, y'all should have gave him a goddamn face. Of all 2099 action figures, I've never seen a head sculpt for him. This could have been that moment. They're still pretty good accessories though, and if you mix them around, it really works out, and it just looks amazing. Now, before we get started with the articulation, know that I did have to shave down the pegs for the arms and the legs because they were so tight that they were legit going to break. I had to shave them down, boil it in water, and do all that stuff just so I can move the arms without worrying about it breaking, which sucks a lot. But besides that, it's pretty much well. The rest of the articulation, without me modifying the pegs for the arms and legs, are actually pretty well. But obviously, because I had to modify this thing just so it could work, it has lost a star. But still, articulation is still pretty good. I do wish that the arm on that side wasn't as stiff, because it's like really hard to bend, but it does move. We just gotta move it. The legs, thanks to me modifying it, move pretty well as well. It's just a really good figure, but it's only when I modify it. Notice I'm saying modified a lot, because if you just get this guy and use it as it is, you're gonna break it. This thing is a very easy to break figure, though it looks really nice. It's like, it looks amazing, but it's not stable. Thankfully, I got a pretty stable one, and I was able to fix it too, so then it didn't break as easily as others, but you know, that's still a big deal, and I shouldn't have to do that. Like, when I open DC Multiverse action figures, I don't have to modify them, but for some reason for Marvel Legends, I have to. And I just don't like that, you know? I just really don't like that, like, at all. But yeah, articulation on this guy is pretty good for stop motions, pretty good for moving it around. You know, it just depends on which version you get and if you mess around with it or not. And now for my conclusion. For painting and sculpture, this guy gets 1 star because I just love the design of 2099, and combining that with Across the Spider-Verse design is just amazing. For accessories and articulation, this guy gets no star. Number 1, the figure didn't even have articulation until I fixed it. And number 2, the accessories, though are decent, are crap. He only comes with 2 open hands, and no matter what you see in the promo clicks, the open hands do not have claws in them, which just suck. Plus, Miles Morales and Gwen Stacy came with alternate heads, and 2099 didn't. I get that happens a lot because recent 2099 figures pretty much all the time don't have one, but I feel like they should. I mean, if Miles Morales and Peter Parker are getting heads, it's about damn time we have one, you know, 2099 with his head as well. But Yeah, for price, he also gets a star because, you know, it's $20, so it's pretty good. Well, $22.99, depending on where you go. So yeah, I give this thing 2 stars, but I don't recommend it at all. To be real with you, I was already afraid about this figure in the peg because of its upper body and lower body, so the fact that I was able to luck out and get a pretty good one is good, but I wouldn't recommend this unless you really like fixing figures, because this took a long time. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Like this video, give me a like, subscribe. I'm sorry if this thing didn't get a bigger rating as you guys wanted it to, but I gotta be real with y'all. This figure, though I love it to death and I love 2099, I'm not gonna just, you know, give this thing to you guys and say, hey, this is the awesome thing ever. No, this thing got a lot of flaws, and I've seen a lot of complaints, and they're true. But yeah, next review will be, I don't know. I'll see you guys next time. Also, there'll be a new intro soon. I forgot to tell you all that. I'm tired.